Good evening to everyone. In today's class, we are going with an interesting topic because till now in programming part, we just come across with patterns, swapping, as well as reversal of numbers. So right now, uh, in mathematics, we have different numbers, squares, cubes, different numbers, factorials. Right now, we will see the Armstrong number. So Armstrong number is nothing but if I'm considering any number, that is if it is 3-digit number or 4-digit number, whatever may be the thing, by considering that number of digits as the power of its own. That means, for example, okay, okay. For example, I'm considering a number 153. So here I'm considering a number 153. So this is having three digits. It is having 3 digits. So that means 1 power 3 plus, that is the sum of its 5 power 3 and 3 power 3. By adding these 3 powers, that means in a number, the individual element power to its number of elements. If its summation gives the same number, that means 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube will be equals to 53. So we will check. This is 1 and it is, I think, 125. 25 into 5. Okay, we will just use our calculator. So we know 5 square is 5 or 25. So it will be 125 plus 9 cube. 3 cube is 27. 27 and plus 1. It will be 153. Likewise, whatever the numbers, if it is summation, will be equals to, if it is summation, that means the individual elements power of total numbers will be equals to its given number. We call it as an Armstrong number. Once we check in Google whether it is correct or not. So I just typing Armstrong number in C. So first of all, we will check. What will be what is mean by Armstrong number. Definition of Armstrong number. So likewise, you may observe here, 153 is nothing but 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube. Likewise, 370 also 3 cube plus 7 cube plus 0 cube. And kindly observe, even 1634, it is 4 digits. 1 power 4 plus 6 power 4 plus 3 power 4 plus 4 power 4. Likewise, it is the given number base. Okay, whatever the given number base values are there, it is the power of total number values. Let us check, because I don't know what are the Armstrong numbers. Just now I googled it and I find out these are the series of numbers. If I write a code to find out whether the given number is Armstrong or not, we should find out. Here itself we get an idea. It should be the power of the given value. Let me check. So as per the logic, it should be whatever the previous reversal number. The remainder should be considered. Again, its power we need to be considered. Its power should be considered. So, and first of all, I need to take the value from the user. So I'm just initializing the variable int n, int n. Once I got initialized, I just define the variable. So once I define the variable, I'm just we will store it. We will store it. So now this value should be, this value should not, this value should be save it as in a temporary variable, because the final answer here, the whatever the final answer it is there, it should be compared. It should be compared with, it should be compared with the given variable. So that's why so I need to compare these two things, so I'm not disturbing the given variable right now here. So I'm just saving the given number in a temporary variable. So for that, I need to initialize a temporary variable here. I just initialize a temporary variable where I'm storing the given number in a temporary variable. Okay. I'm storing the given number in a temporary variable. Now I need to separate these values. That means I need to get it reminder values here. To get your reminder values, we already done this logic. We already done this logic in our reversal number. So we need to consider the given number not equals to 0. If the given number is 0, no need to do this looping. Verification of your condition. So then until the number not equals to 0, you need to continue to find out the remainder. So here I just considered a while loop. I just considered a while loop, and n is not equals to 0. N is not equals to 0, or it should be runs for n value should be it should be run for n should be greater than 0. Okay, when it is not equals to 0, we need to find out the remainder. So what's the remainder? For the remainder, we need to initialize one more variable, that is r. So your initialization is r equals to, for remainder we go for the modulus operator. It should be done. Okay, so now we need to find out, once I got this first one, if I take the remainder, the first thing is 3. So here I'm just modifying. We will write another code for n number of digits. For time being, I'm just writing for 3 digits. For 3 digits, I'm writing, because here small logic. So for summation, this one should be so I'm just initializing a variable sum equals to 0. Okay, so I'm adding sum equals to whatever the sum previously stored value plus I'm initializing this one only for the 3-digit numbers, so it should be r cube. That means your remainder cube. Now that means first of all, I just give. So if I divide with 10, if I, in the first iteration, if I divide with 10, I'm getting the remainder as 3. I'm initializing this one to 0. First of all, the sum value will be equals to 0. So I need to get 3 cube. So my sum value will be equals to cube. Next, the coefficient value will be equals to, that means the given number will be converted as, 15, because that is my coefficient. This is my sum. For second iteration, your coefficient will be acts as your given number. So 15 divided by 10. 15 divided by 10, then the remainder will be 5. Then the remainder will be 5. So 5, it should becomes as 5 cube. This 5 cube will be added to your 3 cube. So the same thing has happened, and the rest of the element is 1. Now the n value becomes 1. So this n value will as that means the given number will be your 1. Will be 1. If you divide it with 10, the remainder will be equals to 1. The remainder will be equals to 1. And the coefficient becomes 0. So whenever the coefficient becomes 0 for fourth iteration, if you verify your condition, n not equals to, then only it will goes into the condition. Otherwise, it just go out from your loop. So n equals to 0. So if the condition fails, so it will goes for out of the loop. So here, so for each iteration, the n value will becomes as your coefficient value. So n divided by 10. Okay. Once you got this, now the sum value, that means 3 cube plus 5 cube plus 1 cube. So now the sum value will be equals to your, becomes your temporary value, because already I assigned my given number to the temporary, because I'm disturbing the n right now. So I'm to not disturb the given value, I stored that one in temporary variable. So now we will check up whether whatever the variable you stored in the temporary, is it equals to your sum or not. If it is equal to sum, fine, it is an else. Okay. So now we run this code. Sorry, I just forgot to place the semicolons. So here also. Okay. So it is asking 3 digits number. So I just provided my verified number 153. So it is giving the thing. It is an Armstrong number. We will check one more Armstrong number, that is 407. Okay. So we will check randomly one more number, that is 121. I don't know whether it is an Armstrong or not. 521, sorry. Not an Armstrong number. Now, in today's task, that means just think of your logic. For if it is in 4-digit number, that means we seen one more 4-digit number once, 1647, 1634, 1634. If I provide this one as 1634, anyhow they asked for 3-digit, but I provided the 4-digit number. Even though it is an Armstrong number, it shows it as not an Armstrong number, because it should be equals to 1 power 4, 6 power 4, 3 power 4, and 4 power 4. If I wish to do the thing, I just modify only one thing. If I go for this, okay, so forget about the modifications, I just do later 1634. I'm home. Now it is clear. But for this thing, I need to be modify my code by writing that power of n value. That means r, instead of r cube, I need to convert it as an r power 4. Whatever the number, if you entered, whatever the number user entered, irrespective of the number of digits, this code should be run. This code should be run for the Armstrong. So kindly think of it. In meanwhile, we will come back with the code. Okay. Hope I felt this will be helpful to get a logical thinking of your coding. So we will go for in-depth of our analysis in coming classes. So kindly try to practice these things. Thank you.